Hey guys, today I wanted to show you how to create a chip bag on Canva. So starting out, I do have a chip bag template. This one I created and I find it to be really user friendly and easy to manipulate. So we're gonna start here as our base, and I figured since the new Barbie movie is coming out soon, we could create a Barbie inspired chip bag, and I kind of think this would be great for a bachelorette party. I know it's not, typically what you think of when you think of a bachelorette party, but I have a feeling this movie is going to be so big and so popular that a lot of people are going to want to have a party based around this theme. So I thought it would be really cute. So we're gonna start off right in the middle here where it says insert image or text. This is gonna be our front of the chip bag. So how I like to start is just kind of deleting this. So you can either highlight the selected text and then click delete on your keyboard, or you can click the element and click the little trash can. Alright, so now we have our empty space basically, and we're gonna look for a graphic that we can put in the center. So I basically like to think of it as the big focal point. So it's typically going to be really big text or like a super cute image or graphic. For a bachelorette party, I kind of like to do graphics, like a big shape with text, or like a really cute saying, or a sassy saying most of the time. But I figured for Barbie, instead of doing, the typical doll, we can do some kind of text graphic. So I start off always by going to Creative Fabrica. So this is the one we're gonna end up using, but let's click on the homepage, and so you see like there's a bunch of fonts. I do have a subscription for Creative Fabrica. I just find it cost effective. So you would typically start by typing in whatever kind of graphic you want, and you're gonna search it. So I'm gonna do Barbie graphic, and then we'll be able to see what comes up. So you have a bunch of stuff, a lot of text-based Barbie sayings, graphics. I'm going to click on this one, and then you can see that it has a bunch of different formats that it comes in. I typically like to do PNG or a SVG. So you'll click download, and then as you see, it says commercial and full POD usage allowed, which is perfect if you're going to sell anything. So I've already downloaded this, but if you haven't, you would just click download, and then it would save to your computer, and you'd go into your files to pull it up in Canva. So then we're gonna go back to Canva. I've already have it, but I would just go to my files, and then you see where it says let's go Barbie, or come on Barbie, let's go party. I cannot read today. We're gonna just drag it over. Okay, maybe we're not. Maybe I can't do this. What did I do? Maybe I can't do this with one hand. All right, so you just select it. Oh my gosh, what's going on today? You would select it and drag it over. There we go. Third time's a charm. And then we have our graphic. So this works with any kind of graphic you want to import to Canva. You can just go to your files and drag it over into Canva, or you can click upload files, and then the same thing, you'll be brought up to your computer folder file folder, and you'll be able to select your graphic. Okay, so we have our graphic. Come on Barbie, let's go party. And we're just gonna place that in the center. Okay, so now we have that. I think it's super cute, it's fun. Now we want to put a background on our chip bag. So I like to go to elements, and then I am going to do some kind of background. So I want pink. I'd like kind of a gradient vibe. So I'm gonna put pink wallpaper. We're gonna see what comes up. So I want to choose photos. Typically, I choose photos if I'm gonna do a background. let's see, I want some kind of gradient. I kind of like this, so I'm going to click it once, and then I am going to set image as the background. So as you can see over here, it says Pro, and this is the graphic that I chose. I chose that because I do have Canva Pro, which I pay monthly for. I think it's about $10 a month, and it just gives you like a broader array of graphics and fonts and like photos to use. I think it's worth it, but you do not have to have Canva Pro to use this template or to edit really anything on Canva. Just certain features are Pro features only, like this photo. Okay, so then we will go to our border. So it says border include just to give you some kind of direction as to what this big gray thing is. I'm going to select the text and I'm going to click delete, get rid of that. Now I want to make this the same pink as this graphic. So I'm going to select it, then I'm going to click the little gray square and I am going to shuffle down here and select one of these pinks that looks like it matches this pink. And I'm going to do the same thing for the bottom here. Delete, select, make it pink. Yep, pink's already up here, so I could choose that. Okay, so now I kind of like this for the front. However, this board's kind of boring. So I'm going to go over to elements. I'm going to type in stripes. I'm going to see what stripes we can find. I like the diagonal stripes. They're a vibe. But black is not going to work. So I'm going to make that white. And let's put it up here. I kind of want to make them a little bit thicker, but not too thick. Is that okay? Do I like that? I think I like it. And obviously it's not meeting all the way over here, so we're gonna have to duplicate it. So you can either select it and click this little button right here for duplicate, or you can Control C and then Control V, copy and paste, whichever one you want to do, or you can use your mouse, whichever. And we're going to kind of overlap it. I like to do this when I have some kind of pattern just because I want it to look super seamless. You just kind of need a steady hand. It works if you have like a normal mouse. I'm using a trackpad right now. Not my favorite thing to do. I don't have the steadiest hands, but it works. I think it looks fine. Let's see, did it meet all the way? Of course not. We're gonna have to do it one more time. Okay. So we're gonna duplicate that again. We're gonna drag it over. And it would help if I can... What the heck? There we go. Is it good? It looks pretty good to me. I think it'll pass. Okay, so now we have our stripes, and I'm a little lazy. I don't want to have to duplicate 17 times to get it down here. So what I'm going to do is a little bit of copy and paste, and I'm going to select all this right here. Select it all. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste. All right, I pasted it. I pasted everything, but it's okay. It's kind of grouped right now, so that works for me. And I'm just going to paste it down here. And look at that. It works. It's a little funky though. I see a little bit of a pink border right there, so I'm just going to move it up. But for the most part, we're good. Just move it up slightly on each selection here. All right, now it looks good. I think it looks good, right? You tell me. Okay, so we have that settled. Looks pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Here, now you can see it all. Okay, so now we're going to get rid of these fold thingies. We're going to select, delete, select, delete. Okay, now these are our fold lines. It's just a guide. They're not staying there. We can't print with this on it, but for now, they can stay. All right, so let's work on the back here. So the back is pretty easy. This panel right here, I typically put all of my wording, graphics, whatever, my message to the guests on this side. This side, I usually just kind of leave like this with the nutrition facts and a barcode. Sometimes I put a QR code. I think that's pretty cool to do. Sometimes the clients give me a QR code that they want, their Instagram handle, or if it's like a event that they have and they have like a special code for, I do it. Sometimes I do like my business Instagram QR code. Sometimes I just leave it as a regular barcode. It really depends on the day and how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'm feeling super duper creative, sometimes I'm not. Today we're just gonna leave it as a barcode because it's just a demo, right? But for the back here, I'm going to get rid of all this funky stuff. And I'm going to get rid of the thank you message because I'm going to put different text in anyway. These glue lines, I guess. One of them I leave until I'm completely done editing. One of them I get rid of. For the most part, I always glue down the decorative side onto the nutrition facts side. I don't know why, it's just a force of habit. And when I'm like assembling them, it's easiest for me to just, remember. So I'm gonna get rid of this, and then I'll have like this full panel right here to design with. So what I wanted to do was do a Barbie head silhouette with her whole little ponytail, and put it on here, and then like a little thank you message for our Bachelorette guests. So I went to Google and I typed in Barbie silhouette, and I found this lovely image. I think it's so cute. I love it. As you can see, the color is kind of off. This is a more muted pink. This is bright, baby. We're gonna fix it. Oh, and also there is a background on here. It wasn't an SVG or PNG, so we're gonna have to fix that too. And we can fix it because I have Canva Pro. If I didn't have Canva Pro, it would be a little bit funky. I'd have to use Photoshop, and it'd be a pain in my butt. That's one of the main reasons why I do have Canva Pro. I don't really like using Photoshop. I only use it when I have to. And thank goodness, Canva really doesn't make me have to do many things. So I'm gonna click edit photo. I'm gonna click background remover. Then it's gonna do the magic for me. Look at that. Look how easy that was. Now I have the pretty little silhouette that I wanted, but the color is off. So we're gonna go over to adjust in our photo editing panel. And we're gonna make sure that this is selected, because if it wasn't selected, oh my gosh, it would do the entire chip bag and I'd be so irked. We're gonna change the temperature. We are going to try and get it to be the same. So it's kind of gotta be a muted pink, but also bright-ish. I don't know how to explain it, but that's not right. It's kind of like a reddish pink. I don't know. We're gonna have to put the contrast up. All right, we're getting closer. Maybe the brightness down. There we go. Is the temperature still off though? That looks pretty close, right? I don't know. You can't tell me. You're not here with me. My eye says that looks pretty darn close. As close as we're getting. And we are gonna make this just a little bit smaller. I feel like it's a little overpowering. Now I have to put some text in because you can't be a good host unless you say thank you for your guests coming. So we're gonna go over to here to text, and we're gonna add a little text box. Where did my text? Oh, I can't see. I didn't even notice it was there. Okay, so now we're going to add our message to our guests. So I'm gonna put thank you for celebrating with me, which is typically what I always write. Celebrating with me. And let's do an exclamation point because we're feeling jazzy. Then I'm going to go over here to more, and I'm going to click uppercase because I forgot to do that when I was typing. At least we can correct ourselves, right? Okay, so obviously that's not the vibe. That's kind of ugly. We're going to go over to our font panel, and we're going to change it. I like Anton. I think that's how you say it. And we're gonna make it a little bit bigger because that's so tiny. Okay, thank you for. I don't like the way that looks. That looks better. Okay, but we're gonna separate the letters a little bit. So we're gonna go over here to spacing. Click that, and we're gonna do letter spacing. And I just kind of wanted it a little bit separated. And I'm gonna scooch this over. There we go. All right, thank you for celebrating with me. Nice. You're welcome. No. Okay, we're gonna click that. This the same pink we've been using, is it? I don't think so. It doesn't look like the same pink. We're gonna have to fix this. This looks like the wrong pink. There we go. That's the right pink. I don't know where the other pink came from. But we're gonna do that. And then we only have a couple more things to do before we can print. We'll save and print. We are going to get rid of these lovely fold lines. Just gonna delete them. This one too, because we don't need it. We're gonna get rid of this glue panel and the glue text. And we're gonna put in our nutrition facts. So I'm gonna name, what in the world? Okay, I'm gonna change this to Bachelorette. Come on. Okay, there we go. Bachelorette. Okay. Oh, then I'm gonna make it all capital too, so we can just jive with everything else. And then we're gonna do nutrition facts. Now, if I'm being honest, this is the part I hate the most because I can never think of anything witty to say for nutrition facts. Oh my gosh, I have Googled and Googled and Googled like sample nutrition facts, and honestly, after 3 years of doing this, I still feel insecure about my nutrition facts. So we're just gonna put whatever here. We're gonna put, what should we put? You see, I'm struggling here, and I've already done this to practice. We're gonna put before the veil. Then we're gonna put party girl. Well, party girls. Did I spell party right? What the heck did I do? Oh no. Sorry. Party girls. Oh my gosh, I'm still spelling it wrong. Party. There we go. Party girls. And let me make this bigger because I swear I'm struggling here. I cannot see. You can't see. We're all struggling together. Okay, party girls. Miss to Mrs. And I'm just going to make sure they all line up because that's a pet peeve of mine. I'm gonna put the fiance. Oh, fiance. And what else do I put? I don't know. Any suggestions out there? The fiance. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Besties. Besties for the resties. And what the heck else? I don't know. What the heck? I don't know. Oh, Barbie Girl. Duh. That should have been obvious. Barbie Girl in a Barbie world. What else? Before the veil, party girls, Miss to Mrs., the fiance, besties, Barbie Girl, and let's just do Let's Go Party because I can't think of anything else. But I'm sure you guys will be more creative than I. Let's go party. Oops. All right. Now we're just going to put 100% for all of the daily percentage values. So I just copy one of these so I can get the text right. Paste. I don't know why it pasted. Oh my gosh. Why is it so large? Why did I do this to myself? I made it much more difficult. Okay, 100%. Let's just pull it in as much as we can. 100%. And then we're just going to copy and paste 17 times. Well, yeah, that was an exaggeration, but whatever. Here we go. And then we're just going to keep going all the way down. And then we are almost finished. Oh my gosh, it did it for me. I don't know what happened here. Why didn't it do it? Oh, it only did it a few times. Okay. And one more. There we go. All right. Everything's in. Okay. So now we have our lovely chip bag. So cute. You know, you can add much more to this. You can put like the date of the bachelorette party down here. You can put the fiance's name up here. Um, you can add some more to the back also. I don't like to do too much for like background purposes, just because when I create matching favors to go like for a party set for a bundle, sometimes it's harder to put a really chaotic background on different formatted party favors due to like sizing restraints. But for a chip bag, if you're just doing a bunch of chip bags, you can go as crazy as you want. Then, in order to, print this lovely masterpiece that we just made, you're going to click share. Then you're going to click download, and you're going to want to change the file type to PDF print for the best, printing format. And then you're going to want to change the color profile. It should always be on RGB when you first go to download, but you're going to want to change it for CMYK just so that the coloring when you print is as close to the colors you see when you're like looking at your monitor. Then you click download and it's going to save to your computer. Then you'll just open it up and you'll print it on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I like using glossy photo paper. It looks the best, it's the most realistic, and it holds up well. Doesn't crease as much as regular paper does when you're gluing. I will have all of that linked down below, as well as some other supplies that I think are like really important when you're putting together your party favors, just so that they look as pretty as possible and it's easiest for you. I will also have a video up shortly showing how to assemble the chip bags, whether you're going to fill them with chips yourself or you're going to send them to your customers like pre-assembled but unfilled. So that video will be coming soon, as well as a bunch of other videos showing how to create party favors and design them as well. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon.